back to another vlog. We just got some pumpkin coffee because fall. Now we are on our way to Best Buy because we feel like it's an appropriate time to invest in a record player. What fueled this fire? It's one of our favorite bands right now. It's called Sleep Token, and we're actually seeing them next month in Seattle. They came out with a, what is like a multi...
It's a box set.
It's like a box set of all their music. It's like multiple records. So we're getting that next month. We did a pre-order with that. So we're pretty excited. We don't have record player, we don't have speakers. And you have to have like special speakers, right?
Ish. You can use a bunch of different speakers, but we just want to get something decent. We don't want to spend the money and have to spend it again on stuff in 5 months.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
Yeah, so yeah, we're on our way to Best Buy, and I'm just gonna bring you along and kind of see. We probably already know what we're getting because I think Kevin did the research. Yeah, he already did the research, so we're going to Best Buy, and yeah. I like how I'm dressed as a person that's gonna go buy a record player.
Exactly. So the best way to do it is going to be getting a receiver as well as some high quality speakers. That's how you're going to get the most fidelity out of anything, get those passive speakers and everything like that. I can show you some options for that. We do have some.
So if we got these, we need power if we get these?
No. We will not need power. Because they are powered.
Oh, so that just plugs in
Bingo.
to the record player?
Plug straight in.
So that would be easier if we got that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we would just need that and then the speakers?
Yep.
So I think we're just gonna go for like the speakers.
So you see
and
these?
Yeah.
So these don't have any power, so they're passive. So you need something to power them like a receiver.
That's why they're cheaper?
Yes, but they sound better. Passives typically sound better.
Yeah.
Let's go look at the passive. We just need a small...
There's a receiver is cheaper than like $400.
Yeah, I don't want a
I know.
big ass receiver. So.
This is like really overwhelming. These are the speakers that we chose. They're the what, 4-inch? Powered speakers. That way we don't have to run a receiver. So these will be powered on the turntable here. All right, we're gonna go pay for this and the speakers, and then we're gonna go to the record shop. So. I think I made my selection. All right, so I'm gonna do basically an unboxing of this. This is the Audio Technica turntable, record player, thing that plays records. I'm just a millennial trying to get into this, and I have no idea how to do it. So I'm gonna unbox this. Okay. First, you just take a really, really sharp pair of scissors and make sure your dog's right next to you. Cindy, you gotta move. Sit. Good girl. High five. High five. Okay, good. Okay, if I can get this open. Okay. Instructions. We'll use those later.
Oh, that sound is awful.
That's it. It is obviously the next day. We got our record player set up last night. It was just really nice to have, because I feel like with our generation, I grew up in the 90s, we grew up with CDs, we grew up with iPods, electronic downloads, that we've lost touch with music. And yesterday when we went to the record store, I'll put some footage here. When we went to the record store, we went to High Voltage on 6th Ave in Tacoma, and it was so cool to go in there and actually look for albums and just see the names and the albums just all there. And it was like a treasure hunt. We were looking at albums that, you know, we haven't seen in years. I ended up picking up a Fleetwood Mac CD. Wow, that's very disappointing that I said CD. But I picked up this Fleetwood Mac record. I grew up on this. My dad, he always played classic rock, this kind of music growing up as a kid. So this was really important for me to pick up. And then we found, so this album was my favorite. Growing up, my dad would be really ashamed if this wasn't my first record that I played on my record player. But it's truly an experience. If you don't have a record player, haven't had records or opened up records before, it's really an experience. I remember my dad telling me, you waited in line when records dropped at local stores, and you waited for your copy, and you got home and you unwrapped it and you looked at the album artwork, and it was truly an experience. And just the texture of this, it's like a really like matte, like pretty black, as you can probably tell. And you open it up and there's the song lyrics, and there's actually album artwork in here. So I won't show you, but there's like 2 posters. It's really art. It's not just music. It's the whole package that you get when you purchase an album. It was pretty cool to get those yesterday. And then we went to another record shop. I'm gonna put the name down below. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like more of like a little mom pod kind of store. And it's a store that you go to and you go find that gem. They had all kinds of records that weren't at High Voltage, and the owners are really nice. He ended up teaching us how to level like the arm on the record player itself, which was nice because it's a whole learning curve when you play a record. It's not you just put the needle on and you go. You got to make sure everything's leveled. It's a whole thing that I didn't even know existed. But main reason why we wanted to buy a record player, I want to start listening to music more intentionally. I feel like with our generation, that is totally something that we have lost touch with. I remember as a kid, I would sit down on my parents' couch with my dad and we would blast the speakers and listen to The Who or Pink Floyd. You let the music speak to you. It was like almost meditation. And that's something that I wanted to pick up as an adult. Here I am, I'm almost 30, probably a quarter life crisis, I don't know. We just wanted to get this. As you know, my husband's a musician. Music is a huge part of our life, so that's why we wanted to get this. So the record player we got, it's an Audio Technica, so I'll put the actual name of it down below if you're curious, if you're looking for kind of like a middle grade record player that's not something that's like super cheap. And when we got these speakers, we got the Klipsch speakers. I believe they're like the 4-inch, but we want something more of a fuller sound. I like loud music. My husband's in a metal band. Obviously he likes loud music. So we might take these back and just get the model up from these so we can really like rock out in the living room and listen to our albums. But yeah, so that's just kind of something I wanted to talk about. I know it probably wasn't super exciting, but we got a record player and I wanted to structure a video a little more. My vlogs, I went back and watched some of my vlogs previously from like a year ago, and there's no structure. I'm like, what? Like, that's it. No structure. I am structuring this video with a theme. So give this video a thumbs up if you like these structured videos, and comment down if anything you'd like me to talk about. So just comment down any questions about the record player, the records we got. There's a couple really good record stores in Tacoma off 6th Avenue. If you're curious to check out, kind of what it's all about. So yeah, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because it really supports me and it kind of helps keep me motivated making these kind of videos and lets me know that people are watching this. So yeah, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too if you have not subscribed yet to my channel. Yeah, looking forward to making more videos and talking with you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.